I can remember when LeBron James came into the league. I can remember the respect from actors, fans, people that loved him from every sport, see him coming from high school. How everybody expected for him to be the star that the NBA said that he was the chosen one. That's why he got his tattoo tatted on his back. He didn't call himself the chosen one. The NBA labeled that on him. So automatically, at a very young age, he was under pressure. Everybody stuck by him. All the times he lost with Cleveland. All the time he quitted on Cleveland. All the time he came up short. All the time that he was successful. All the time that he managed to get the Cleveland Cavaliers to the number one seed. Also having the number one offense or the number two or number three defense in the league. But once he got to the finals, he choked. And then him being thrown on the side because he quit it because the Boston Celtics humiliated his ass. So he retired, went to Miami. From that moment on, we saw LeBron James' true colors. His fans gave up on him. He was the most hated player in NBA. Maybe the most hated player in NBA history. You see, the respect and the clown show started to appear. It started to come alive. Something that went over our heads while he was in high school and he was promoted and he was given the contract by Nike, a $99 million contract by Nike. Commercials, businesses, the whole 9 yards. Once he came to Miami and he lost the championship against the Dallas Mavericks in 2011. That's when he said, yeah, everybody always praying on my downfall. Everybody wishing on my downfall. Everybody always talking bad about me. They was expecting for this to happen to me. First of all, LeBron James, you full of shit. Everybody had your back. Everybody respected you. Everybody saw you as, upcoming star, superstar. It was going to take some time for you to get to where you had to get to. It took a lot of the greats time. Some just reached faster, but, it contains a manner of fucking hard work and dedication to get to where you got to get to. Once he perpetrated Miami, disrespected Chris Bosh, and fucking obliterated the friendship and the trust that D. Wade and Pat Riley put on him, he went right back to win the 2016 championship because of Kyrie Irving. He spit it at Kyrie Irving's face and spit it at the Cleveland Cavalier organization and the fans again. And after that, he decided to go to the Lakers. But while all the time that he was playing with along the teams, he was always prepared to betray and be a traitor. He always wanted to make the move, but he just didn't know how to do it. So the excuse of him not having anybody to play with him or he didn't have no help, that's what elevated him to put the excuse that he needed to build super teams. He needed to be carried by multiple players for him to reach the milestone like D-Wade did in 2006. Like Kobe Bryant was when him and D-Wade partner up and say, yo, Kobe Bryant's winning all these championships. I got one, you ain't got nothing. What's going on? But the same results happen year after year after year with the coaches, with his teammates, with the organizations, with his fans. So he became not only the biggest sellout and the biggest traitor and the biggest moron and the biggest disrespect in NBA history, he became the most poisonous and most cursed player in NBA history. You cannot take this man's word seriously. And when he had the audacity to say that teammates or everybody within every organization that he played with wished and prayed on his downfall like the fans, that's when I knew that LeBron James had so many more tricks up his sleeves. The way he did Russell Westbrook, the way he did Kyrie Irving, the way he did D-Wade, Chris Bosh, his boys in Cleveland when he left the first time, how he did Anthony Davis, how he did Kevin Love, how he done so many players. And this is why I call this the clown show. He's gonna sit there and play the victim, trying to victimize himself so everybody can feel sorry for him. That's the reason why he doesn't want to retire, ladies and gentlemen. Because he knows that everybody's going to forget about him. He knows that his milestones and his accomplishments were all cheated, were all frauded, and were all by being carried by other legends and all the Hall of Famers and other players that play along beside him. He can never have that conversation. He can never sit down in the same table when it comes to the other greats, because the other greats sacrificed. They built off of one team. Or even if they came off another team, they didn't have as many all-star players, like this man has had in his career. So for anybody to stand up for him and say that he never had help, that he never could accomplish it, because every time he did, his team disappeared. His team was to be blamed. His coaches were to be blamed. They wasn't good enough. The team wasn't good enough to the ops or to whoever they played with in the NBA Finals. The coach wasn't good enough. He wasn't coaching well, or he just wasn't fitted in the right team, in a perspective to where if he would have had the right people at them moments when he most needed to be there and be more than a fucking athlete, he would have never failed. And that's another reason why I cannot respect this clown, because he puts the blame on everybody else and he doesn't hold himself accountable for nothing. This is a chokehold and a perspective and a propaganda that LeBron James has been selling to the world, playing the victim and playing like he's the one that should be given credit, like he's the one that made everything happen that's been going on new within the new NBA modern era. Yeah, thanks to you, people know about low management, people know about PEDs, people know about cheating, people know about super teams, people know about how to fraud the game more and how to be more lazy and how to be more of a cheater and how to be more of a flopper than we've ever seen before. So if you want to take them perspectives and still analyze it as if everybody wanted to see you fall, you gotta be the biggest disgrace and ungrateful motherfucker I've ever met in my life. How can you be that ungrateful when the city of Cleveland accepted you 2 times and you spit in their face 2 times? Look what you done to the Lakers organization. Look what you did to the Miami Heat. And the most person that suffered the most was Chris Bosh, because you took him off his rhythm, and for him to learn how to play in a different option, not being that first option when he was with the Toronto Raptors, that took him off his rhythm. You made fun of him, you disrespected him, and then on top of that, you ain't even congratulated him or celebrated him or even told him thank you. And when it came to D-Wade, he had to carry you. And guess what? You didn't want him to be the MVP. So that's why you purposely lost that fucking NBA Finals. Let's call it for what it is. Just like right now, you don't want Luka if he would have been the MVP. You would have done everything, and Clutch Sports would have done anything for Luka not to be the MVP. That's just being fucking ungrateful. That's just being a clown. That's just being selfish. That's just being not confident and not being a real professional team leader and captain of your team and your organization. This is something that we have seen from you for almost 20 years. And you want to play that fucking gimmick role? Are you serious? But I think the player that really took the hit from you was Russell Westbrook. You embarrassed this man. You humiliated this man so bad. And I can't forget Kevin Love. He had to fucking go see a psychiatrist because of what the fuck you did to him. But you see, you always want to look like the good guy. Look at you talking now about Memphis. And that's why I think every time you got to go play them boys, you know, the Bucks and shit, you duck. Because you know the city doesn't fucking respect you. And you know what they said about you. Because Too Raw for TV did a video. Big ups to Too Raw for TV. Y'all go in and subscribe to his channel. The Memphis people were like, bruh, what are you talking about? We good peoples. And then on top of that, you disrespected Cleveland, Ohio. The same city where you was born from. You disrespected the fans, the people, the organization. Talking about how you're not even on that level. You know what I'm saying? It's a degradation for you. Like, you shouldn't even consider yourself even being from that part of that city and state. You're a disgusting son of a bitch. Let's just call it for what it is. You know what it is? That we all gave you the light, the green light, to go ahead, man. Once Jordan retired, Nike and the NBA was looking for the next Jordan. Luckily, it was Kobe Bryant. But you see what the media and how the media disrespected and destroyed Kobe Bryant in every category that they fucking could. So they picked you. But once they saw that you was losing all these championships, they had to run with another narrative, another perspectives to make you relevant. And for 20 odd years, you have multiple superstars from different teams that have won championships at your peak and at your prime time, but they still find a way to glaze you and keep you on top of the world and keep you on top of the Rushmore. But you sitting here and say that everybody pray for your downfall. So that means you talking about your fans too, huh? That means you're talking about everybody that wastes every fucking dollar, that goes and sees you, that buys your merchandise, huh? So that means for everybody that works from 9 to 5, bust their ass, fucking sweat hard, that gotta pay bills, that put money away and goes to see you, they also wanted to see you on your fall, wanted to see you fucking just fail, wanted to see you become a failure, wanted to see you become a disgrace, wanted to see you become a disappointment. That's why everybody is starting to open their eyes. The only people you got is your Lebron sexuals and the media. That's it. Everybody is exposing you because through your whole career, you've been lying. Ain't nobody ever with on your downfall. You did that yourself. You put yourself in that category. You put yourself in them footsteps. You put yourself in that journey. You put yourself in that mission. You put yourself and held yourself captive to be placed in that position where you at today. Didn't nobody force you. Ain't nobody put a gun in your head. Ain't nobody told you, oh yeah, you're going to become a failure. Oh, yeah, you're not going to make it. Oh, yeah, you're going to be a fucker. No. But you fuck up more every day. You disrespect fans. You disrespect people that love the sport. You cheat the game like we've never seen before. And Nike has become a disgrace. And then the commercial that they did about you, an even bigger disgrace. And you don't even show the respect to the greats that came before you. That right there eliminates you from everything when it comes to the love and the respect of basketball. You have become the most disappointed and the most fucking clownish and most disrespectful athlete when it comes to the NBA ever. There's no doubts, there's no excuses, there's no complaints, there's no statement. It is what it is. You cannot make up or make this shit up. It is what it is when it comes to a fucking clown like you. You yourself basically drowned. You became the weakest link. You drowned your own Titanic. You understand? You still got your Lebron sexuals defending you. You don't even come to their defense. And once they say something about you that maybe that you need to get right, get it together, or, give you advice or tell you, LeBron, this ain't working, what do? You block them from Instagram. You block them from X. You start talking bad about them. You don't want them near you. And the most thing, you disgrace them because they only trying to be there for you because these are your real fans. These are people that believe in you. These are people that trust you. These are people that respect you and love you because they grew up seeing you or they just admire you. But when it comes to the glazing, Dunkin' Donuts, 180, let me put sprinkles all over this clown. You live off that. You become, it's like a sickness. It's like you engage in it. It's like you prophesizing it. It's like you want it more every day, even when you lose. You have made losing a form of respect. You have made losing an everyday routine now. You have made losing to be glazed and respected. You have made losing better than winning. You have made losing more glorifiable. People respect now more losing your fans and the people that glaze you and the liars of the media and journalists and reporters. They enjoy losing more than what the sport used to be in winning. That is what you have productively have created and done and provided and fucking cemented when it comes to the NBA. Nobody wanted to see you fall. Nobody. You did that to your fucking self. And the biggest disgrace is what you have done to your son. Your son is trash. What you think the Lakers are gonna keep him when you leave? Bruh, you got another thing coming. I'm roasting your ass. You out here letting your fans just disappoint and just embarrass the game instead of you being a stand-up leader and a stand-up professional with morals type of human being. You just keep on letting the game just self-destruct itself like we've never seen before. And I'm going to tell you something. All the remarks that you have said during all these years, all the disrespectful comments that you have said, it's all catching back up to you. God doesn't like ugly. And what you have done in these 23 years is show the next generation that comes to not ever evaluate you, not ever see you as a leader, not ever see you as a fucking man of morals and respect, and not follow you or not even glaze you in a way to where they will show the utmost respect and say, that man right there taught me a lot. That man right there, man, he did so much for the NBA. You know, he never quit it. He stood his ground. He stood 10 toes down and he perfected it, the game. And he was real to his coach. He was real to his teammates. He was real to the Basketball Association itself. That's what you're going to teach and what you're teaching the new generation that is coming out in basketball. You, KD, Draymond Green, and so many others. Y'all pathetic motherfuckers have disappointed the league like no other. And you expect for real NBA fans to salute you and congratulate you and look at you as the higher standard and being in the fucking Mountain Rushmore as one of the greats. You're not even in my top 10. You're not even in my top 15. At one point, I had you at number 3. Michael, Kobe. But after you decided to quit on the Cleveland and join D. Wade, you went way down. I'm talking about way down. Because you are the reason and the purpose of why competition doesn't even exist no more in the NBA. And you know what? I disrespected Larry. I disrespected Magic. I disrespected other greats to put you on number 3 at one time and at one point. And you know what? I feel stupid and I feel dumb because I used to like you at one point. I respected you at one point. But look at you now, you stinking motherfucker, you. You have left the NBA down. You have torturedly and just disrespectfully and I can't even put it in words, have destroyed the love and just, man, that anticipation and just hoping to wake up every day when it came to basketball games, how we would be stuck on that TV, just fucking not even breaking our neck. We didn't give a fuck if the houses were burning down or anything was happening. We were stuck to that TV because competition was alive. Competition meant something. Being competitive meant everything to us. And you took that away from us. So stop saying that people pray for your downfall, that people were praying for you to become a failure. No, you clown. You became your own show of clownness. You became your own show of unperfectedness when it comes to being a fool and a disgrace and a scumbag and a piece of shit. You. Nobody did that. But I'm going to end this video by saying this. Would you ever look at Russell Westbrook and Kevin Love and Chris Bosh and Kyrie Irving and those that you disrespected and all the coaches that you disrespected and apologize to them and give them their congratulations and salute them for them being a part of you, as in being in a team with you and also in the same organization, and for winning championships with you and for going through the hard times that you decided to disappear and quit on them? Would you ever let them know, my bad, I'm sorry, I was wrong for that? To me, no. But y'all leave y'all comments down below.